June 22nd, 1941, no formal declaration of war, no warning. At the dawn, more than 3 million German soldiers crossed the border into the Soviet Union. It was the beginning of the largest military invasion in history, Operation Barbarossa. The world held its breath. In 1939, Germany and the Soviet Union signed the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, a non-aggression agreement that surprised the world. But for Adolf Hitler, that treaty was only temporary. He saw Soviet territory as living space, fertile lands, natural resources, and above all, an ideological enemy to be destroyed. Joseph Stalin's communism. The plan was simple and arrogant: to defeat the Soviet Union in a few months. At dawn, 3 large groups of the German army advanced. One towards Leningrad, another towards Moscow, and the third southward, seeking Ukraine. Thousands of tanks advanced like a storm of steel. The Luftwaffe dominated the skies. In the first few days, the Red Army was caught off guard. Hundreds of thousands of Soviet soldiers were surrounded and captured. It was the largest military operation ever seen in the history of warfare. But there was something the Germans underestimated: the distance, the weather, and Soviet resistance. Even after devastating losses, Stalin ordered that there should be no surrender. Entire cities industries were dismantled and moved to the interior of the country. As the Germans approached Moscow, winter arrived. The cold was not just uncomfortable, it was deadly. Tanks froze. Weapons malfunctioned. Soldiers died of hypothermia. The German advance began to slow, and then stop. What should have been a quick campaign turned into a brutal war of attrition. The Soviet Union reorganized its forces, new armies emerged, and the counterattack began. The invasion that promised to be the ultimate victory for Nazi Germany became the beginning of its end. From then on, the Eastern Front would become the bloodiest in human history. Operation Barbarossa was not just an invasion. It was a turning point. Hitler's decision opened a war on 2 fronts, something that had already destroyed Germany in World War I. Millions died. Cities were razed, and the course of World War II changed forever. Because on that June 22nd, it wasn't just an invasion that began. It was the beginning of the collapse of the Third Reich.